send a double. Kawhi Leonard's got this ball way too low, okay? Double, okay? So then Trae Young rotates. This player should be over here, and then this player can rotate, and the man that doubles comes here. I mean, Kawhi Leonard's got the ball. It's 2 points if you don't double. So, I mean, make a choice. Everything is wrong with the switch right here. Stop. This player needs to get underneath the screener, okay? So, and John Collins needs to be level to the screener. Now, so if that happens, now you can force Kawhi Leonard this way into help. But this player is switching over the top of the screen. John Collins is even ready to guard. It's a mess. Okay, so now you do send a double team. What is John Collins doing? The double team's here. You need to be out here so you can rotate here. Then rotate. This player rotates and the man that doubles comes here. But you're not in position to rotate, you moron. Why am I playing off Kawhi Leonard? I have help everywhere. Trae Young's helping. This player's here to help. Now, he needs to get us back to the baseline, but we have help everywhere. So get up. If I get beat this way, I have help. Help this way. The only way you get beat is by playing off. If you want to help, you have to already be in position. So right here, again, like back should be totally to the baseline, and that left foot should be parallel to the block, okay? Because look what happens. Look at this player moving outward. So now look. Now move inward. You have no chance of getting back out if your body momentum's taking you inward. Not hug the three-point line, especially with Paul George going one-on-one. Move in. Okay, because now when Paul George comes this way, I can stunt. I don't have to move my feet. I can recover. I can't let Paul George just go one-on-one here. Team defense, Atlanta. Can't switch ball screen like this. Screen is being set, okay? So right now you've got to get underneath the screener. Switching over the top. Now, it just can't do it. You have to be attached to your man on this down screen. You can't just not guard screens the right way. That's not how it works. So this player's got to be attached to Paul George, okay? With your arms out so this player can't curl. He has to go out, and this player can actually get over the top of the screen. But, I mean, the other reason is that when you're not attached to Paul George, this happens, idiot. This Hawks player right here is going to do a great job getting in the gaps, but it has to be a part of your game plan. This defender has to know that he's got gap help. So I'm up on Kawhi Leonard. I am forcing him into this gap help. See, look at this Hawks defender right there, right in position. So all I have to do is get up and force Kawhi Leonard here. I can stunt. I don't have to move my feet. I can recover. But you want a hard hedge, okay? Why is that? Because I want Kawhi Leonard up out here, okay? Now I can get backside help here. Because I push Kawhi Leonard out here, I can recover, okay? But this is not a good enough hedge because look at this. Kawhi Leonard is now in the lane. So you're essentially making this player pick. Do I take Zubac and leave this player open or do the opposite? It's just crap. Okay, DeAndre Hunter, could you please pick a dead ball to complain to the officials and just start sprinting back right now because this is transition defense. Look at DeAndre Hunter. What are you doing? And now you're jogging. So if you'd been sprinting back the whole way, you could make Trae Young earlier. Trae Young could be coming over here and guarding the ball, and you'd be over here. But you were an idiot is essentially what you were. Okay, this is why I always want a hard hedge, because this pushes Paul George out. You push him out. So now this backside defender can step up, and if a skip pass is made, I can recover. But you can't run this ball screen defense, whether it's a hard hedge, soft hedge. You can't. There has to be backside help. It's a non-negotiable. Atlanta is terrible. Giving Kawhi Leonard wide open jumpers is not defense. It's not defense. Get up, push him out. This player can drop and be in backside help. If he throws a skip pass, I can recover. This is just not defense. All-out atrocity. The Atlanta Hawks are a garbage basketball. Everyone involved, garbage. Okay, so this is drop coverage. I hate drop coverage, but if you're going to run drop coverage, Trae Young's got to stay underneath the ball, okay? You can't do whatever this is, leaving your feet to gamble. I mean, what goes on with the Hawks during practice? Communicate in transition. Bogdanovich has to say he's guarding Zubac. Is he guarding him in the half court? No, but this is not the half court. This is transition. You guard the nearest body. So Capella has to come here now. Oh, now. But again, no communication. The Hawks are trash. I don't understand what they do in practice ever. This horrendous one-on-one defense. You have to be ready to slide your feet. You are not ready to slide your feet. Look at this Hawks player gambling. You are not ready to slide your feet. Look at you gambling right there. You're done. You're terrible. Stop playing off Kawhi Leonard. It was moronic the first time. It's even more moronic like the 8th time. Okay, again, Bogdanovic gets switched onto Kawhi Leonard. He probably cannot guard Kawhi Leonard one-on-one. So you got to get up and you got to force him into this help right here. You can't let him go this way because there's no help. I have help here. But I'll just let it play out. I'm speechless. This is horrible one-on-one defense by Bogdanovic. Just slide your feet. East-west, slide your feet. Why is Bogdanovic going north-south? Look at him right there. Is he always going north-south instead of sliding his feet? Like, what are you doing? Bogdanovic is a disaster on defense, but you have to know that, okay? So if you're John Collins, again, move in. Right foot parallel to the block. This player can't be guarding above the three-point line. You have to drop, okay? Because look what happens when Bogdanovic gets toasted, not if. Okay, stop. You should be drop. So now you can stunt, get Reggie Jackson's dribble picked up and recover. Clog the striving lane up. You can't leave these gaps open. More god-awful one-on-one defense by the Hawks. You can't slide your feet when you're gambling. Look at this Hawks player gamble. You can't slide your feet doing that. Okay, Bogdanovic is a total disaster on defense. So you have to know that. Okay, so this player can't be guarding with his back to the ball because you literally can never do that. Your back needs to be to the baseline and get in the gaps. Trae Young in the gaps here too. Bogdanovic has to play up. Now, Bogdanovic is going to get toasted on defense. There's not much you can do about that, but you can get in the gaps. But again, nobody's in the gaps. Bogdanovic is playing on an island and playing off Reggie Jackson, so look what happens. He just got beat backdoor. So now Trae Young's got to worry about stopping this backdoor pass and guarding the ball. Not possible. The Hawks are terrible. The Hawks have no idea what they're doing when it comes to switching a screen. What is this player doing? You need to be level to Zubac so you're ready to switch and ready to guard. Safe to say, where you are right now, you are not ready to switch. I hate watching the Hawks play awful basketball. Let's have some more bad one-on-one defense. Look at this Hawks player gamble. You can't gamble. Now that draws all sorts of defenders, and you know someone's open for three. Oh, my God. I'm just speechless. This is more atrocious one-on-one defense. Look, you cannot slide your feet if you're gambling. Okay? The Hawks clearly don't understand that because this is about the 50th time this has happened this game. Watch that Hawks defender guarding Kawhi Leonard. Gambling. How are you going to slide your feet? You're a moron. Okay, so you're guarding Paul George one-on-one. First of all, John Collins' back can't be to the sideline, but, the Hawks basically do nothing right defensively. So John Collins needs to move in and have his back to the baseline. And so now DeJounte Murray can force Paul George this way. There's no place to go. I can stunt, I can recover onto Terrence Mann. Okay? I don't know. No words. Why did anyone pay to watch this?